running any event is hard as fuck.
Yeah, it's tough.
And all this shit that happened this week with Fyre Fest.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a kick out of it.
That on the podcast.
I got a kick out of it. Just being the guy who has organized game days and then reading all the excuses for Fyre Fest is, we've never done an event before. We never knew. This is the first time we tried it. And I just thought, like, well, yeah, dumb fucks. If it's your first event, don't try to put on a $5 million event where you rent an island.
Yeah,
that's fucking dumb.
Hey, we if you notice, the people who go to game days, if you notice, we gradually level up every year.
Organic.
It's hey, that was good. Let's go a little bigger.
Yeah.
We never had guests before. Let's have a guest.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that went good. Let's have 2 guests.
Let's have a booth too.
Let's try one booth.
Like, it's just because we don't want to jump into, all right, fucking Staples Center, game days, we're going to do this. Oh, fuck.
And honestly, I'm not going to name any names. We've been around for a long time.
Yes.
We're the grandfathers of YouTube.
Yes.
We have seen more than one convention come and go.
And
they are the nicest, most ambitious people who should be successful.
Yeah.
But they just reach too far and they fall too short and they crash and burn.
Not going to say anything.
Lots of people.
Rooster Teeth. Is RTX still? Oh, that's still a thing?
No,
oh, shit. Oh, never. Oh, fuck. I was wrong.
There's like 8 of them now.
No, I was just kidding. The reason I bring that up, the reason I bring up Rooster Teeth is actually that during all that Fyre Fest stuff, Gus tweeted about it.
Oh,
and he said, it gives me cold sweats just looking at the Fyre Fest stuff because running an event is so hard. I've in the stretch towards RTX stayed up for days not sleeping just to get things right. And I was gonna say, and I don't think I did, but I intended to reply to him and say, like, yeah, hey, game days is 1/100th of RTX, and it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to coordinate it. Just that the small event that we do is hard, and every year there's challenges, and every year we want the to put out all the info and put tickets on sale way earlier, but we hit snags every time. And last year, actually, we don't need to go into it all right now, but you'd be surprised, Derek, how late the info came out on it. I bet you actually don't remember how late it came out.
Game days?
Yeah.
It was real late.
It was later than any of us, than I ever remembered. I looked at it and I was like, man, I did not.
I remember thinking, like, we need to announce this now or or don't announce it at all.
But every year there's challenges, and this year there's challenges. But we're going to work it out. We're going to work on it. There is every year, and we work it out. But anyway, I just bring that up because it's hard. So yeah, when you see I mean, the Fyre Festival stuff was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus.
But there was a degree, and I saw, especially for Gus, you get into a cold sweat. I felt it even a little bit, just a little bit, when it's like, oh fuck, the guests show up and that booth isn't set up. I just felt like, or whatever.
The 2 days before the event, they knew it was gonna be a clusterfuck. There's no way around it. They knew it.
Yeah.
And it's like, how must that have felt? That must have been fucking shitty. Yeah. Fucking shitty.
So anyway, some people at home don't know about Fyre Fest. It was all over Twitter. It was that there was a very expensive music festival in the Bahamas that people basically showed up to nothing. They showed up to tents with no electricity
it honestly
and
like
no
refugee
food.
camps.
Yeah.
It really did. And they were like promised, like, these are like fucking like,
I read
$10,000 tickets.
Yeah.
They were promised. Fyre Fest was a festival almost in the vein of Coachella, but richer. It was going to be held on its own island in the Bahamas. Yeah, tickets went for up to as much as $10,000. People were promised luxury tents with king-size beds, carpets, a food court with gourmet meals.
Yeah.
They showed up to tents that some tents didn't have anything in them. Some of them were like county fair tents just set up. I read at one point the staff showed up with a bunch of like Amazon boxes and dropped them in a big pile and said, this is all the stuff that should have been in your tents. Just rummage through it and take what you need.
Oh my God.
And they were opening up boxes, finding random things like bongos, sleeping bags, lawn chairs, random shit.
Yeah.
None of the tents had locks on them, so people were like, I was afraid to go to sleep at night. And then you were saying that people were texting like, send help.
Yeah.
people are robbing the tents. Don't send security. I'm pretty sure security is in on it.
Right. Yeah. It was an island, so people from all over these like other countries, these poor countries, found out like, oh, there's fucking like rich trust fund kids at this fucking camp, and they have no way of getting off. We'll rob them.
Apparently, there was no running water on the island.
Yeah.
So the event promoters tried to build like infrastructure, like
they did
a sewage system and like an electrical power system. They were essentially trying to like build a city on a deserted island.
Yeah.
They didn't do it.
They didn't fucking do it.
Then all the attendees showed up. Oh, here was the best part. The most fucked up thing I read. It was a cashless event. They gave everybody wristbands and said, "Yeah, upload all your money to the website, and then this wristband will get you everything you need." So when everybody showed up, they thought all they needed was their wristband. The event didn't happen. So trying to get a taxi, trying to get a hotel, trying to get a flight back to America, they didn't have any cash on them. Nice. So Fyre Fest, the news is out there.
The funniest part to me was all the people on social media making lost jokes.
Yeah.
It's never too late for a lost joke to me because, man, they tried to load people on planes to get out and then the manifest didn't match up. There's people not on the manifest and people are posting pictures of, Ethan Rom and like all that stuff. Somebody said, "Hey, I don't know why people are messing with the tents. This guy told me there's great places to stay on the other side of the island." They're posting pictures of Ben and like, oh, it was so funny.
It looked fucking crazy.
Yeah.
How do you sleep at night knowing that you're about to fuck over all these people? And like, these people are going to be sued for a lot of money.
There's a great article by a guy who was on the staff who bailed, and he said Fyre Fest was always going to be a disaster.
Okay.
Here's why. And it was all the days leading up to it. He said they basically started, it was the first event, and they started getting shit together a month ahead.
Whoa.
And it was like,
what the fuck?
You guys, it was a month ahead, and it was like, yeah, what kind of stage are we going to have? I don't know. You haven't secured that? Yeah, I don't really know. Wow. Every other concert I've worked, they have that locked down like a year ahead. Like, what is this? No, we'll work on it. We'll do this and this. And he said, Ja Rule was a co-founder or whatever. And was like, he said, he was on the yacht a bunch of times. That's all I ever saw of him. And God. And everyone talking about it was just kind of like, yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Well, we don't have anything planned. And he kept bringing this up, and then the head dude was finally like, hey, you know what? Let's just do it and be rock stars. What are you gonna do? Okay.
What are you gonna do?
And so he said, yeah. So what? Nothing happened, so I eventually quit, but they didn't have me ever sign an NDA as one of the details they overlooked, just like everying else. So I'm telling you the story.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
I guess the founder, other than Ja Rule, the other guy was, like an internet entrepreneur.
Yeah.
He's big into like websites and social media. So the idea was this was going to be a festival fueled by social media.
Yeah.
Which it really turned out to be.
Yeah. Essentially,
the social media coming out of Fyre Fest is the only thing happening.
Yeah,
these fucking horror stories.
Go on Twitter and put #Fyre Fest FYRE.
You know what? They make so many shitty movies about things that are dumb, like Sully. Oh, the guy fucking landed the plane. I know. I watched the news. I want Fyre Fest the movie.
You know what?
This is the movie I want.
Actually, this is happening.
What?
Really?
Already, Seth Rogen came out and said, like, me and the Lonely Island are working together.
All right. That's not what I meant.
That was my opinion on it, too. As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, great. Another fucking The Interview.
All right. Well, I take my word. I don't want a Seth Rogen movie about it.
The Lonely Island, I'll watch that.
I don't want a Lonely Island movie about it. I want, Harmony Korine.
Oh.
Or Darren Aronofsky.
Movie about
I want somebody who is going to take this story seriously and present it with a little bit of dryness, and I want the real story. I don't want the fucking comedy version.
Now they're gonna smoke weed and dress up fucking weird, and a cameo by
James Franco,
some weird actor. What? Christopher Walken, you're on this island? I didn't know. I wanted to go to see.
I want Woody Allen to make the Fyre Fest movie, okay? And that's where I'll leave it. I want to see
Woody Allen on an island. That's just the movie I want to see, too. Somebody film that.
Thank you.
Just Woody Allen on an island.
Anyways, yeah. What is? Hey, we didn't mention the Twitch thing we wanted to say.
If you're watching this on Twitch, hit the Twitch Prime button.
Oh yeah, you're about to get unsubbed.
They're gonna unsub you tomorrow. So you get, if you have Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime. That's free. So if you have that, just hit the button and you get a free subscription to a channel you like every month. You like our channel the most, don't lie.
You know it's us.
So hit the button on us, and it kicks us some, but it gets you an amazing assortment of emoticons in the chat. You get the icon next to your name. You get all kinds of great stuff. All kinds of perks. You get no ads on the channel, stuff like that. It's great. So just do that if you haven't done it yet. It takes like 2 clicks, so just do that. Anyway.
Shouts out to people in the chat who are doing impressions of what the Seth Rogen Fyre Fest movie would be. Yeah. And it's basically just all caps. Oh, where's my weed? Oh, I forgot. Oh, there's
just not going to have ambition at all.
There's cum all over this tent.
Did someone cum on my tent?
You guys are fucking nailing it, and I'm really appreciating it.
Yeah, honestly, this chat rules.
You know, it's kind of tit for tat.
Ever since I told the chat to be positive and never be negative, they've been great.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
You guys are saying us, we are saying you.
Onacro just said sellouts. Is that negative?
No, that's positive.
There's cum in my weed. Nice stink bags. Yes. Who came in my weed?
Who came in my weed? Who smoked my cum?
All right, maybe I am ready for this movie. Okay, I don't want any Seth Rogen movies. I want movies making fun of Seth Rogen movies.
Yeah.
The next level of comedy.
Look, there's gonna be random cameo.
Cum sandwich. What the?
Drink my cum.
Oh, James Franco, don't eat that sandwich.
Don't smoke my cock. I'm jerking off. What if food was penises?
I guess we'll never work with Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen co-wrote Ali G Show and stuff.
Yeah,
he's written funny stuff.
Really funny stuff.
Write more stuff through the filter.
He did that when he was super young too. He was like 18 right after the Ali G Show. That's crazy.
When you get older, you're not funny anymore. Case in point.
You look at him joking with that fake hand.
Well, no, I'm pointing to them. Me, good as ever.
Oh,
when it comes to humor, I'm fucking Benjamin Button. I'm just getting funnier until I'm going to be a baby and then come. All right, we're ready for, that's 2 times. When I say come a 3rd time, it appears. Let's do Skype.
Yeah, okay.
It's like Beetlejuice.
I'm hungry.
Oh, boo-hoo. These guys at Fyre Fest didn't have a drop to drink.
Hey, had sandwiches with cheese on it.
If I was gonna do the Fyre Fest movie, I would film it like the new Friday the 13th. Seriously, horror music.
It seemed like a horror movie.
Horror music for the first half hour. Everybody's happy. Everybody's making plans. Oh, I'll see you next week. They're getting on the plane, but the whole movie is just fucking scary music because shit's gonna hit the fan.
Hey, Skype, shut the fuck up.